All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're tackling something that sounds pretty basic.
Yeah.
We're talking about the pronunciation of all 50 U.S. states. Really excited to unpack this with you. So let's get started. And just to be clear, we're going to go in alphabetical order.
Absolutely.
Because that's how we roll here at the deep dive. So first up, Alabama. Simple enough. But even here, you start to think about it, and those subtle variations in accents
Oh, yeah.
can really change how it sounds.
Absolutely.
So what do we got next?
Well, next up, we've got Alaska.
Okay, Alaska.
Alaska.
That nice, crisp, clear pronunciation.
Yeah.
It kind of reflects the landscape.
It does. It does.
Rugged and beautiful.
All right. So after Alaska,
We're going down to the southwest, to Arizona, our Uzonu.
our Uzonu.
You get a little bit of that Spanish influence there.
Yeah. What are some of the states where those influences really kind of jump out at you?
Well, Arkansas is a great example.
Arkansas.
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 Not Arkansas.
Oh,
That's our sound. Can really throw people
I
off.
thought I see that.
All right, what's next?
Well, up next, we have California.
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 California. And of course, that evokes images of Spanish missions.
The Gold Rush.
Yeah, all that history packed into one word, right after California.
We've got Colorado.
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 Again, you hear those Spanish roots coming through.
You do. Okay, and then Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Connecticut. That ending always trips me up.
It's a tricky one.
But it's also fascinating because Connecticut is one of the states where those indigenous languages
Right.
have really shaped American English.
It comes from the Algonquin word.
Oh, well,
Connecticut.
I'm not even going to try that one. But it means long tidal river,
Exactly.
which makes sense given the geography of the state.
It does.
It's amazing how you can go your whole life saying a word
Yeah.
and not really knowing the full story behind it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so after Connecticut,
We have Delaware.
Delaware,
Delaware.
named after Lord Delaware, but pronounced with that American twist.
All right. What else?
Well, then we go down to the Sunshine State,
Oh, yeah.
Florida,
Florida.
Floridu,
Floridu.
evoking images of sunshine, and early Spanish conquistadors.
Beaches and oranges.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then heading a little bit north, we have Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgiou, honoring
Radical.
King George II,
Of course. Of course.
reminding us of the state's colonial past.
It's amazing how these names, they just effortlessly blend history and geography and language.
It's true.
Okay. What do we got next?
Well, next we're going over to Hawaii.
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 A name that instantly transports you
I know.
to those Pacific Islands.
It does.
With its Polynesian roots.
Okay. And then
We head back to the mainland for Idaho.
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 Now, that's a name shrouded in a bit of mystery
Oh, really?
because historians still debate its true origins.
Interesting. All right. And after Idaho,
We have Illinois.
Illinois?
Illinois.
Silent S at the end.
Oh, that gets people.
It does. All right. And then
After Illinois, we have Indiana.
Indeed.
Indiana.
Paying tribute to its Native American heritage.
Okay, and then Iowa.
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 That one always surprises people.
That was sound. It's distinct.
Yeah.
It reflects the indigenous roots of the state.
It's like you can go years mispronouncing something and not even realize it.
Absolutely.
So Iowa. Got it. Okay, what's next?
Well, next we head to Kansas.
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 That flat a sound really stands out. It does. It does. Okay. After Kansas,
We go down to Kentucky.
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 A little bit of a southern drawl in there.
I love it. It's like each state's pronunciation, it's got its own little personality.
Yes, it does.
Okay, we're making good progress here. What's next?
So after Kentucky, we head to Louisiana.
Louisiana. Louisiana. It just rolls off the tongue, hinting at its French heritage.
I can almost taste the beignets
Oh.
after Louisiana.
We're going up the coast to Maine. Maine. Short and simple, belying its rich history.
Okay, and now for a state.
Yeah.
That always throws.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Massachusetts.
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 Those double ass sounds.
Yeah.
They're a real tongue twister.
And speaking of tongue twisters, we have Michigan.
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 Emphasis on that first syllable.
Yeah, definitely one to practice. All right, let's power through a few more here. We've got Minnesota.
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 Minnesota. Beautiful. And then Mississippi.
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 Again, with those double S sounds. You got to be careful with those.
You do.
All right. And then
And then we have
Missouri.
Missouri.
Not Missouri.
Oh, yeah, that's a common one,
It is.
but we're not going to make that mistake.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the home stretch now.
Almost there.
What's
Yeah.
next?
Montana.
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 Big sty country.
I love it. Okay. And then
Nebraska.
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 Without it at the end.
That one gets people too.
It does.
You know, it's like you shouldn't assume you know how to pronounce something.
Right.
Just by looking at it.
Exactly.
All right. We're nearing the end of our journey here. What have we got?
Well, we have Nevada.
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 A little Spanish flair.
I love it. Okay. And then
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire.
A nod to its English.
And speaking of states named after English places.
We have New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Please. Okay. And then
Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
That's
That's Spanish influence coming through.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Big Apple.
New York.
New York. Okay, and then of course, we can't forget the Carolinas.
Of course.
North Carolina
North Carolina.
and South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Both honoring King Charles III.
Okay. And then,
Dakota.
yeah.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah.
And South Dakota.
South.
South.
Not Dakota.
Right? It's all in the details. Got to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, almost there. What do we have left?
Well, we have Ohio.
Ohio. Flowing like the river.
It does okay. And then
Oklahoma.
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 Another state with a rich Native American.
It's amazing how these names, they really tell the story
They do.
of America's diverse cultural heritage. Okay, we're down to the final two.
We are
First up, Oregon.
Oregon
Or Igun.
or Igun.
That G sound can get people.
It can.
But we got it. We got it. And last but certainly not least,
Pennsylvania.
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 Honoring William Penn.
Of course. Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. See, I would probably say Rhode Island.
Right. It seems like it should rhyme with code or mode.
Exactly.
But it's actually road.
Road.
Rhode Island.
Island.
Yes. Emphasize that. Okay, I tried this one. Tennessee.
Tennessee. Is it as straightforward as it looks?
I don't know. What do you think?
I have a feeling it's
You are right. It's not Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennis, right.
Wow. These are really subtle.
They are.
Like the vowel sound.
Emphasis.
Yeah.
They really can trip you up.
Okay, I'm ready for the next challenge.
All right. How about the Lone Star State? Texas?
Texas.
Ooh, close.
Close.
But remember, there's a distinct tex sound at the beginning.
Oh, Texas.
Texas. There you go. That's how we text.
Texas. I like that tex sound.
It's got that skr.
It does. Okay. What else?
Okay. How about Utah?
Utah.
The Beehive State.
Now, isn't this one from the Ute tribe?
It is. And it's pronounced Utah.
Utah.
Emphasize that U sound.
Utah. I like that we're learning these historical facts, too.
Me too. It's fast.
Okay, what else do we have?
Let's try Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Now, this one has a silent things, right?
Oh, I'm going to guess that it's not silent.
You're catching on.
So how do you say it?
It's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
That's S is pronounced like a Z.
Wisconsin. Okay.
C.
2 more to go. What's next?
Let's finish strong. Wyoming?
Wyoming. That Y always throws me off.
It's unusual, right? It's pronounced Wyoming.
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 Okay. Listener.
We did it.
Who did?
We journeyed through all 50 states, tackled those tricky pronunciations, and I feel like we uncovered some hidden linguistic gems along the way.
I think we did.
What a rudder. So keep practicing those states. Explore the world with an ear for pronunciation. And most importantly, embrace the beauty and the complexity of language.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Until next time, happy printing.